I'm Adam Burton, and this is the Daily Devo. Today is Tuesday, September 28, 2021. This week's Bible verse to memorize is John chapter 1, verses 12 and 13. But to all who did receive him, who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God, who were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. John chapter 1, verses 12 and 13. Did you know that on this date in 1924 was the first flight around the world? On April 6, 1924, 4 teams of pilots from the United States Army Air Service set out from Seattle, Washington, in an attempt to circumnavigate the world. The 4 Douglas World Cruiser planes were named Seattle, Chicago, Boston, and New Orleans. 175 days later, Chicago and New Orleans touched down in Seattle. Boston and Seattle did not complete the 27,500-mile journey around the world. In 1961, a coup in Damascus led to the dissolution of the United Arab Republic, which was a short-lived union between Syria and Egypt. In 1995, Israel and the PLO signed the Oslo II Accords. The interim agreement on the West Bank and the Gaza Strip, also known as the Taba Agreement, divided Gaza and West Bank into 3 areas and gave limited control over some of these areas to the Palestinians. The accord, which was signed by Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin and PLO Chairman Yasser Arafat, also called for Palestinian elections. And in 2008, Falcon 1 is launched. Falcon 1, the first privately supported and funded spacecraft, was launched into space on its 4th attempt by SpaceX. Now you do know. Think about these Bible verses today from Colossians chapter 1, verses 15 through 19. He is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of all creation. For by him all things were created, in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities. All things were created through him and for him. He is before all things, and in him all things hold together. And he is the head of the body, the church. He is the beginning, the firstborn from the dead, that in everything he might be preeminent. For in him all the fullness of God was pleased to dwell. Thanks for listening to the Daily Devo. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless.